Hello, dear students. How are you? I hope you all are hale and hearty and you all are enjoying the online videos. I'm sure today also you are eagerly waiting for a new video. I hope these videos are enriching and you are applying the knowledge given through these videos in your daily life. Okay, now look at these pictures. Yes, it is a bullock cart. Very good. A train, a bus, a plane, a bicycle, a motorbike, a tanga, boat, and this is a metro train. Okay, now tell me, how many vehicles have you taken ride on? I know you might say that you have taken a ride on a bike, on a bus, on a car, even on a train. Students, in the present time, in order to move from one place to another, we have different means of transport. The distance of thousands kilometers can be covered just in few hours through the means of air transport. Not only this, but the super fast trains running in our country help us to cover the journeys of hundreds of kilometers in just few minutes. Apart from this, even to move within a big city, especially in a metro city, we have metro trains. For example, the metro trains running in our national capital, New Delhi. Thousands of people daily travel through metro trains. Also, you will be surprised to know that in a city like Kolkata, there are mini trains. These mini trains run on the roads just like other normal vehicles. Isn't it interesting? So, we can say that with the advancement of science and technology, we in present time can enjoy all these modes of transport. These modes save our time and energy. You all might be thinking, why am I talking about these different means of transport? So, dear students, let me tell you, the lesson we are going to take up today is based on this very topic. The name of the chapter is From Here to There, taken from your EVS textbook, Looking Around of Grade 3. It is the 11th chapter of your book. So, let's begin to read this chapter, and it begins with an exciting poem. So, let's all recite and enjoy. The name of the poem is The Train. Come on, children, let's play a game. Climb aboard the chugging train. Blow your whistles and take your seats. Onto shoulders, if you please. Forward, backward, forward. But in a line, don't run outward. Stay in a line and shut your eyes. With open eyes, you will nothing spy. Chuk, 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 chuk. The train is on its way. Stop, stop, stop. All the stations say. On roads of iron, we move to and fro. Here come the lights, and there they go. Across the meadows, over the hills, past aging farmers, temples, mills, past village wells and a lush green field with broken walls and the potato field. Chuk, 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 the train is on its way. Stop, 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 all the stations say. Smoky clouds, fair and crowds, village fairs, rider on mares, flocks of birds, clustered huts, bridges and paths, dhobi ghats, small tea shops, puddles and frogs. Chuk chuk chuk, the train is on its way. Stop, 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 all the stations say. This poem has been extracted from the Hindi poem Rail Gadi, written by Harendranath Chattopadhyay. I hope you all have enjoyed this poem that says chuk 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 chuk. Now, after listening to this poem, we learned that the train passes through many places. Based on the poem, try to answer the following questions. I hope you are all ready with me. So let's begin. In the poem, the children are asked to move in dash. Options are A, a circle, B, a straight line, C, a curved line. Yes, what is the correct answer? The children are asked to move in a straight line. Very good. Next, the train runs on dash. Options are A, roads of iron, B, roads of stones, C, roads of wood. What is the correct answer? The train runs on A, roads of iron, and in Hindi we call them patri. Next, the sound produced by the train is option A is tuk tuk tuk, B chuk chuk chuk, C tuck tuck tuck. What is the correct option? It's option B, chuk chuk chuk. Next, the train cannot pass or travel through. Options are A, fields, B, meadows, and C, sky. What is the correct option? The train cannot pass or travel through sky. Yes. Next, in order to travel by train, one needs to have options are A, a passport, B, a driving license, C, a rail ticket. Yes, what do we need in order to travel by train? We need to have a train or rail ticket. I hope you all have enjoyed this activity. Now it's time to attempt another activity. Look here. In the circle given below, there are certain places through which the train has passed. Based on the poem, tick the places from which it has passed. Let's have a look. The first one is onion fields. Second, meadows. Third, deep ditch. Fourth is broken walls. Fifth, dhobi ghat. Sixth, bridges. Seventh, mountains of snow. Eighth, flocks of birds. 9. Village fairs. 10. A goldsmith's shop. Yes, try to find the correct places through which the train has passed. The first one is onion field. Whether it is the right option or the wrong, it's a wrong option. Next, meadows. It's a correct option. Deep ditch. It's a wrong option. Fourth one, broken walls. Correct. Dhobi ghat. Correct. Bridges. Correct. Mountains of snow. Incorrect. Flocks of birds. Correct. Village fairs. Correct. A goldsmith's shop. Wrong. It is incorrect. Okay. Tell me, can a train move anywhere? If yes, why? Yes, think and tell me. Train can move only on the road of iron. That is, the rail tracks which are made up of iron rods. Now, it's time to meet few friends. Let's talk to them and try to know how they spend their vacations. Are you ready with me? So let's meet Meena first. Let's hear what she has to say. I went to my uncle who lives in Delhi. Earlier, we used to go from the railway station to his house in a bus. But this time it was great fun. We went by the metro train, which went through an underground tunnel. We did not even come to know cars were running on the road above the tunnel. Okay, now it's time to listen to Rohan. Let's hear him out. It was my bua's wedding. I met many relatives. We had a good time eating, drinking, and playing. Bhaiya came from America in an airplane. Imagine, he came from so far but reached in one day. Bua looked very beautiful when she was going in the palanquin. After listening to Rohan, now we have Radha with us. I went to my nanny's house in Kerala, where she lives. There is water everywhere. From the station, we could have taken a bus or a taxi to reach her house. Instead, we took a boat straight to her house. It felt a little strange, but we had fun. Amazing. Now, it's time to listen to Param. He too wants to share his experience. We went to Shimla during vacations. The bus moved on the zigzag roads on high mountains. It was very scary when we looked down. We had to walk long distances in Shimla. My dadi would get tired very quickly. We would make her sit on the horse back. I never got tired. I enjoyed walking. What a lovely experience of Param. Here comes Nazia. She is equally excited to share her experience. My Khala lives very close to my house. Whenever I feel like going to her, I quickly climb on my bicycle and rush to her place. Ma and Chotu have to take a rickshaw to go to Nani's house. Very nice, Nazia. Now let's listen to Gautam. I went to my Mamaji's village. From the railway station, there is no bus going to his village. So we went in a bullock cart. We crossed lush green fields on the way to the village. I loved the sounds of the bells tied around the necks of the bulls. Okay, dear students, now we have listened to all these 6 kids and we have come to know that they visited different places where they used different means of transport. For example, Meena, she went to Delhi and she took a metro train. Similarly, we saw that Rohan's bhaiya came from America in a plane. Thus, everyone shared their experiences regarding different means of transport. Now, based on their experiences, let's try to answer certain questions. First, Meena went to her uncle's place by dash. Options are metro train, bus, car, or plane. Yes, what is the correct option? It's metro train. Next, the train went through dash. Options are an underground tunnel, the fields, through water, or through mounds of sand. What is the correct option? The train went through an underground tunnel. Next, an artificial underground passage, especially one built through a hill or under a road or river, is called dash. Options are A. Concrete road, B. A pass, C. A track, or D. A tunnel. Yes, an underground artificial passage is called a tunnel. Also, children, when we move to an hilly area, for example, if we travel from Chandigarh to Shimla, there are many tunnels on the way. Next, Rohan's bhaiya came from America in dash. Options are a superfast train, a bus, an airplane, or option D, a car. Yes, Rohan's bhaiya came from America in an airplane or aeroplane. Next, Radha reaches her nani's place in Kerala with the help of options are a bus, B, a bullock cart, C, a boat, or D, a train. Yes, she reaches her nani's place with the help of a boat. As Kerala is a place which is surrounded by water. So, there we have boats to travel to the nearby places. Next, on the hilly roads of Shimla, Param's granny was made to ride on dash. Options are A, the camel's back, B, the horse back, C, the bullock cart, or D, none of the above. Yes, what is the correct option? It's B, the horse back. Next, Nazima used to visit her Khala on dash. Options are on a bicycle, on horseback, on auto rickshaw, or on a bullock cart. Yes, she used to visit her Khala on a bicycle. Next, Gautam's mama lived in a village, and to reach him, Gautam used to travel by options are a car, B, a bullock cart, C, a train, D, a bus. Yes, what is the right answer? He used to travel by a bullock cart because in his mama's village there were very few means of transport. So, dear students, we learned that in order to reach to different places, these kids use different means of transport. Some travel by train, some travel by bus, some travel by boat, and in order to travel through hilly areas, some also made use of the horseback. We understood that we have different means on land, on water, and even we have airplanes or aeroplanes to travel through air. Do you know that we make use of animals for our purposes? We make use of horses, bullocks, donkeys for carrying loads and even for working in the fields. But at the same time, we generally ignore their well being. We should be courteous towards them. We should treat them with love and care. They should be given good food as they serve us to the best of their capacities. Now, let's try this exercise. Below given are two boxes. Try to complete the given boxes. You have to write the name of the vehicles that you use to travel or to visit nearby places. For example, to reach your near market, to reach school, to reach your friend's place, Nani's house, to across the river, to your relative's place, and so on. Try to write the name of the mode of transport that you use. Next, below given are two columns. In the first column, we have different vehicles, and in the second column, we have to write the use of these vehicles. Can you see that? Yes. For example, in column A, the first vehicle, yes, have a look. We have a push cart. Yes, what is the use of this push cart? It is used for selling vegetables and other items by the vendors or hawkers. Next we have, yes, a postal van or a delivery van. It is used for carrying parcels, mails and small packets. Then we have a tricycle. Yes, it is used by disabled people for moving around. Next we have a tractor. Yes, it is used for plowing and farming purposes. This is a double-decker bus. It is used for carrying passengers. Here we have an ambulance. Yes, what is the purpose? Very good, tell me. It is used for carrying patients. You can also try to collect some more pictures of different vehicles and state their use. For example, you can paste the pictures of motorcycles, truck, bicycle and other vehicles. Now, let's move to another interesting activity. Can you see this wheel? In this wheel, we have a list of different vehicles. You have to tell that which of these vehicles have two wheels, more than two wheels, four or three, and how they are driven. Means, are these vehicles driven by petroleum, diesel, gas, electricity, or by even certain animals? Yes, the list of vehicles is as below. We have bus, bullock cart, scooter, rickshaw, car, metro rail, train, boat, truck, bicycle and motorcycle. Let's try the first one, bus. We have to draw three columns. In the first column, we will be writing the name of the vehicle. In the second, number of wheels, and in the third column, driven by. For example, bus. Number of wheels, 4 or more than 4. And it is driven by diesel or gas. Next one, bullock cart. Yes, tell me, how many wheels? 2 wheels. And it is driven by animals. Very good. I hope you will try this exercise of your own. Now, try to ask your elders that 50 years back, how do they used to travel and what kind of modes of transports were there at that time? I believe they might answer you that they used to travel by bus, bullock carts, train and cycle. At that time, there were no metro trains. Even planes were also available at that time. The trains at that time were being run on coal. They were not like the present day electrical or diesel trains. Now imagine that after 20 years from now, what kind of change will be seen in these modes of transport? Yes, imagine and tell me. We can say that from 20 years now, we may have super fast bullet trains, electronic bikes, electronic cars, private jet planes, and so on. Thus, with the advancement of science and technology, we can imagine a better means of transport. In this chapter, we heard the sound produced by train. Now, try this interesting activity. Listen to the sounds and tell the name of the vehicle that produces it. The first sound is, carefully listen to it. Sound. Yes, it is produced by train. Next. It is produced by a scooter. Next. It is produced by a truck. Next. Yes. It is produced by a horse-driven cart. Next. Yes. It is produced by a motorcycle. Next. It's a bicycle. Very good. There is no doubt that these means of transports help us in everyday's life. But at the same time, these vehicles cause a lot of air pollution and even they produce noise pollution which harm our environment. So, we should try to avoid blowing horns when not needed. And also, in order to reduce air pollution, we should try to maintain horns when. Now, look at this picture carefully. Yes, have a look. Yes. Now tell me, what all can you see in this picture? Yes, try and answer. We all can see that there is a multi-storied building on fire and some people are trying to extinguish the fire. Which vehicles can you see in the picture? Yes. Carefully see and tell. We can see an ambulance, a police van and a firefighting vehicle. What are these vehicles usually used for? Yes. If we talk about the firefighting vehicle, it is used to extinguish the fire. An ambulance, it is used to carry the injured person to the hospital. The police van, it is used for safeguarding people. We learned that during the emergency situation, all these three wings or forces are very important as they help the people to be safe. The police force, the medical wing and the fire brigade, all these three come together to handle the emergency situation. Let's discuss what important safety tips we should take if a building is on fire. Yes, tell me. What are the important safety measures? First one, make use of staircase and do not use elevators in case of fires. Next, do not panic. Make use of fire extinguishers for blowing out the fire. Make use of the emergency exit. These are some of the tips. Now tell me, have you ever traveled alone? Or do you want to travel? Can you tell that what are the few things that we should keep in mind while traveling alone or while traveling to some new place? Can you tell which of the following activities can be marked as safe or unsafe? Let's try. The first one, to stand near the rail track when the train is coming. Is it safe or unsafe? Yes, it is unsafe because one can fall down because of the extreme pressure. Next, to take out your hand from the window of a moving bus. Is it safe or unsafe? It is unsafe. Next, to get down from the train when it has completely stopped. Safe or unsafe? It is safe. Next, to travel in the train without train ticket. Is it safe or unsafe? It is unsafe. It is the violation of rules. Next, to tie the seat belt while driving car. Safe or unsafe? It is safe. Next, to wear helmet while riding a two-wheeler. Safe or unsafe? It is safe. Next, to take eatables from a stranger while traveling alone. Safe or unsafe? It is unsafe. So friends, in today's chapter, we read about various means of transport and how different means are used at different places. Before we end today's session, let's try to make a train using the empty match boxes. Let's have a look at this video and try to make a small train. Yes, have a look. I'm sure you all will try it. I hope you all have enjoyed today's session. On this note that we will meet again with another interesting video. It's time to say goodbye. Stay safe, stay healthy and happy learning.